A man convicted of terrorizing 6 women over a 5-day crime spree in the 80s could be released from prison in 1 month.
Our Homa Bash digging into this one for us today. Homa, he won't be released if the county's prosecutor has her way, right?
That's right, Mike. Through social media, through petitions, and through word of mouth, the Summit County Prosecutor's Office is pleading with people to keep Willie Lagway locked up.
I'm very fearful that he may be released.
In 1983, Willie Lagway was sentenced to a minimum of 109 years in prison for kidnapping 6 women and raping 2. Found guilty by 2 separate juries, he has spent the last 32 years behind bars. But in a month, he could be released on parole.
Not only are we concerned about a serial rapist being released into our society, but we're concerned about all of his victims who have to constantly relive the worst moment of their life.
You do not forget something that happened of this magnitude.
We spoke with one of Lagway's victims who asked not to be identified. She was with a friend when both were abducted in the parking lot of an Akron business, held captive for hours and threatened with a gun.
At one point, he wanted my friend to get out of the vehicle and to get into the trunk of the car. And thank goodness she refused, because I don't know what would have occurred then.
Summit County Prosecutor Sherry Bevan Walsh says the chance of Lagway being released is slim to none, but she isn't taking any chances.
If he gets out of prison, he will re-victimize women. I have no doubt about that.
Which is why Walsh's office has started a petition that's already gathered more than 1,600 signatures, urging the parole board to keep the convicted rapist locked up.
This man needs to stay in prison for the rest of his life.
Lagway goes to the parole board on February 13th. If he's recommended for release, the prosecutor says she will object and ask for a hearing in front of the full board. Coming up at 6 tonight, I'll explain why somebody with a 100-year sentence is even eligible for parole. Live in the newsroom, I'm Homa Bash. Dome?